Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Did y'all enjoy Monday Night Raw? We're 26 days away from WrestleMania. And things are spicing up. Things are heating up. Feuds are continuing to spice up. And it's looking good right now. It's looking good. So Monday Night Raw was okay with me. You know what I'm saying? We got Brock. We got Oba. Dirty Dom. Finn. The Usos. We got CM Punk. We got Roman Reigns. Oscar. EO. Bayley and Lyra. Like, it's spicing up, people. It's spicing up. Let me know what y'all think about Raw down in the comments. I be the main event. Welcome to the main event. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Monday Night Raw review. So, Brock and Paul Heyman kicks out the show, coming out to the ring. Oba pulled up, puts down Brock, and that was it. So y'all know, Oba just put down Brock 2 weeks straight, right? Next week, Oba going down. Oba Femi going down this week. Dirty Dom cuts a video promo. Then we get our first matchup for the night, the Usos versus The Vision, which was a short match. This match meant nothing when it comes to wrestling. Storytelling, it meant everything. So the Usos was they was winning. They was winning. Logan Paul pulled out the brass knuckles. LA Knight attacks Logan Paul and gives the brass knuckles to Jey Uso. He gives the brass knuckles to Jey Uso. And I knew it. From then, I knew what was going to happen. Jey Uso didn't give a fuck about getting no pin. This man is unhinged. Welcome to the unhinged community, Jey Uso. This guy was unhinged. He grabs the brass knuckles, knocks out Austin Theory right there in front of the ref. Disqualification. Jimmy Uso pulls Jey Uso out the ring. You know, they walking up the ramp. He goes back, knocks out Logan Paul. This guy was on his shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? He was on his shit. The Americanos get interviewed tonight, and for some strange reason, Americano got cheered tonight. So I guess the American people are warming up to Ludwig Kaiser version of Americano, because Chad Gable, we all want Chad Gable to go back to Chad. You know what I'm saying? I think we all want that. Becky Lynch comes out, cuts a promo. AJ Lee comes running out, chases off Becky Lynch, challenge her at WrestleMania for the IC title, to defend the IC title. So we got that match up. We all knew we was going to get that match, and tonight just made it official. LA Knight was talking to the Usos, and Jey Uso was still having a problem with LA Knight. Then LA Knight tried to, I don't know why he do this. This like my brother acting up, right? Like my brother acting up, and my homeboy was like talking shit about my brother. I'm like, nah, bro, you need to watch you need to watch your words. You know what I'm saying? You need to watch your words when you talking to me about my brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He is my homeboy. That's my brother. You know, that's what LA Knight coming at right now. That's the standpoint he coming in. Like, bro, you can't just say anything about Jey Uso to Jimmy just because y'all cool. Come on, LA Knight. Javon Evans versus Grayson Waller in a nice little decent match. It really was. And it sounds funny with me saying this. Grayson Waller surviving Javon Evans. Because Javon was putting this boy down left and right. Grayson couldn't do nothing. And Javon put him down for the 1, 2, 3. Paul Heyman was talking to Adam Pearce backstage, and he wants a rematch for the tag team titles for the division. Not just a match, a street fight. Adam Pearce agrees, then told Paul Heyman, don't you got something to say? You got to go to the ring and call out Seth Rollins, right? Then we get OG El Grante getting interviewed. Paul Heyman comes out to the ring to call out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out, and you know how usually, like, when the masked man come out, the crowd started cheering. This time the crowd was quiet. Like, they wanted Seth Rollins to sneak up on Paul Heyman. They wanted him to sneak up on Paul Heyman. So Seth Rollins gets on the announce table, takes off the mask. That's when everybody started cheering. Police comes out. Seth Rollins was walking out gracefully until Paul Heyman insulted him, talking about his wife, talking about his daughter, and Seth Rollins made a return back to the ring. Punches Paul Heyman before getting handcuffed and taken to jail. Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley and Lara Valkyria. And this was a nice match. The story was there inside the match of Asuka getting tired of Kairi fucking up shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kairi trying her best. Even though sometimes Asuka fuck it up, she'll still put it on Kairi. But Bayley and Lara gets the win. They cut a promo at the end and lets Nia and Lash know that they're coming for the titles. ISO Speed was seen backstage talking to Penta. Dragon Lee pulled up, and they all dap it up. Then ISO Speed goes to talk to Adam Pearce. Danhausen pulls up. He wanted to hook up with ISO Speed, right? He wanted to be on ISO Speed team. And since ISO Speed don't even know who he is, he don't know nothing about Danhausen. He like, who is this guy? No, you're not. You're not being on my team. And so Danhausen curses ISO Speed. And the look on ISO Speed's face was hilarious. I laughed at it. When Danhausen pulled up, I already knew. I was like, man, here we go. My boy about to get cursed. He about to curse Speed. And that's exactly what happened. But I'm wondering where this gonna lead to. So Asuka was talking to Kairi backstage. Well, now she was cussing out Kairi backstage. Then Io Sky pulled up on Kairi to show sympathy, right? Showing sympathy with her Rhea Ripley shirt on. Raquel pulled up on Io and told her, since you want to be in my business? You want to be in my business? Huh? You want to be all up in my business? Let's have a match next week. So Raquel versus Io Sky for next week. Tag team titles on the line for a street fight next week. The Bayley and Lara calls out the women's tag team champions next week. Yeah, we got a lot of things going. Brock shows up next week. Yeah, we got some things going on. So I'm definitely tuning in, and I recommend you do too. So I'm wondering if Raquel and Io Sky inside their match, will Asuka attack Io Sky? Because Io needs something to do. The Kabuki Warriors looks like they're out of the tag team championship run. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna be in that 4-way match. I thought it was gonna be like a 5-way, but let's take away the Kabuki Warriors. Let's get a fatal 4-way for the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. And let's get Io Sky versus Asuka at WrestleMania with Kairi on the line. Kairi, life is on the line. Dirty Dawn was coming out for his match with Liv Morgan. Stephanie Valkyrie attacks Liv Morgan, and they fight on stage, then they fight in the back a little bit, and Stephanie slams Liv Morgan on the ground backstage. Like, it went boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that hurt. I know she felt that. But we get Dirty Dom versus Penta, and all you need to know in this matchup is Finn Balor came out, cost Dirty Dom the match, and then Finn Balor proceeds to attack Dirty Dom, beat up JD McDonough. Dirty Dom makes a run. Finn Balor stumps JD McDonough. So this gonna look like a triple threat match. I'm looking forward to a triple threat match. Dirty Dom versus Finn Balor versus Penta at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. That's what it looking like. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments. So we get our main event for the night. CM Punk he talked to Jimmy on his way to the ring. So Punk comes out. He was talking a lot of shit. Then he was like, I'm putting down to everybody in the Samoan family, starting with Jey Uso. Man, Punk, why did you say that? Uso! You know what I'm saying? It's just me, Us. Day one is. You know what I'm saying? Yeet comes out to the ring. So Jey Uso proceeds to talk his shit to CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants some of CM Punk right now. Let's do it right now. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk like, I'm a fighting champion. I'm like, man, the CM Punk want to put his title on the line against Jey Uso or something, man. They might do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even doubted that we get a Jey Uso versus CM Punk for the title type match before WrestleMania. But Jimmy comes out, try to calm down Jey Uso. And he was like, man, we got these tag team titles to worry about. I mean, I don't give a damn about the tag team titles. Hey, I thought we were about to get a big pop from the crowd, but the crowd didn't even pop forward. But that was a callback. Remember? That was a callback from when Jey Uso said, man, I don't give a damn about the tribal chief. So they did a little callback right there. Didn't get a pop, but I popped. You know, I was laughing and like, God damn, Jey Uso, boy, you're hot head, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. And Jey Uso was like, I'm here. Roman, he's not here. I'm here though. And got that beating up the mic and shit. And Jey Uso tripped me out when he beats the mic up, gets the padding on that motherfucker hard as hell, right? But all of a sudden, yeah, my boy Roman Reigns pulled up in that thing, man. He was like, y'all had a tag team match, right? Yes. Y'all took care of business, right? Yes. Well, I'm going to say this respectfully as I can. You take your brother and get out of my ring. And Jimmy was like, okay, yeah, let's go. So CM Punk was like, nah, maybe y'all guys need to stay. He might need y'all help. And that right there was the pull on the grenade. That was the pull. And Jey Uso exploded. Runs across the ring, get hits in the head with the mic, because CM Punk bopped him in the head with the mic, right? And then Jimmy Uso attacks CM Punk. While Jimmy and CM Punk was in a tussle, Roman Reigns Superman punches CM Punk. And then the refs and shit come out. The refs come out. They get the Usos out the ring. You know what I'm saying? They get the Usos out the ring. And Roman was through. It was it for Roman for the night, because Roman was right behind him. Roman was right behind the Usos. He was about to get out the ring, but Jey Uso made the call. Jey Uso made the call. Get him, Us. You know what to do. Get him, Us. Get him. And Roman Reigns fucking snapped. I don't know what happened in that moment. The transaction through the mind frame. It's like Jey Uso put his spirit off in Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns snaps. Roman Reigns goes unhinged. Attacks CM Punk, gives him a spear, rolls him out the ring, powerbomb CM Punk through the table because Jey Uso was still screaming after the spear. Jey Uso was still screaming, "Get him, get him, Uso, get him!" And Roman Reigns finished the job by putting CM Punk through the announce table. Now, this was CM Punk mind games. This was CM Punk mind games, right? Because this was in his plan to frustrate Roman Reigns that he can't do it by himself. That's the mind games for CM Punk, that Roman can't do it by himself. And we all know that's the story. That's Roman Reigns' story since last year. Remember when Roman Reigns and the Usos lost and he was like, that wasn't part of the plan. I'm not going to see y'all guys until Christmas because nobody thinks I can do it by myself. Remember that moment? That's Roman Reigns' story. He has to do it on his own. Yeah. But Raw was pretty good tonight. You know what I'm saying? The stories are increasing. The intentions are getting fiery. Yes. This is what we needed on our way to WrestleMania. And like I was telling people that we still have a month and a half. I was saying that like a couple weeks ago. We got a month and a half to build up to WrestleMania. Don't expect nothing until we start getting closer to WrestleMania, and now we're getting closer. We're 3 weeks and some change until WrestleMania. Yeah. Well, we like 4 weeks to WrestleMania. It's about 3 weeks and some change. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. So the stories are getting intense. The story's building up, and the action is getting intense. Yeah, people. Yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I'm saying? And I be the main event. And I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.